Welcome back. Today we are joined by Dave Newman with the Hearing Connection. Dave, thanks for joining us today.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing today, Dave?
I am doing really good. A little crispy today, but it's nice weather.
It's still nice. It's still nice. We saw the sun today, so that was great. Today we're going to be talking about a certain type
Yes.
of hearing aid. There are a lot of types, Dave. Am I right that they make different hearing aids for different hearing issues?
Correct. So the deal is everybody is wired differently, and everybody sometimes has different needs. And what today's topic, what we're going to talk about, is most of the time when people come in to see me, they have what they call binaural hearing loss. That means both ears are affected with some form of hearing loss. There are some cases, though, what we call single-sided deafness, or maybe not hear as well, or your word understanding is not so good in one ear, where it really is not an aidable hearing aid. So at that point, you just have one ear that is a good ear to hear from. And so there's technology out there that's been around a while, but it has perfected itself to be a much better choice for people that are suffering with single-sided deafness, and that is called a cross hearing aid. And what the cross hearing aid does is it basically looks like a hearing aid, but it's just a regular mic. So when somebody will, in this instance, will say the right ear is not working well, I'll put a cross on this ear, a hearing aid on this ear, and the cross will take the information from this side, transfer it over here, and your brain senses that it's coming here. So it gives you the sense that if somebody's talking on this side, you'll understand on this side, it goes over to the good ear.
And that is the Cross CROS hearing aid.
That is correct. That
Okay,
is correct.
so that's
And
great.
several manufacturers have it. Go ahead.
That's great. You can, if you have that single-sided deafness, you put it in, and you can't. Once you're using it, it sounds normal, like how it should sound, instead of just hearing it in one
Correct.
ear.
Correct. So what happens a lot of times, and when you only hear, it's kind of like if you cover up one of your eyes, you can still see, you just kind of lose that peripheral vision on that side. The same way with hearing is if you can still hear with one ear, you just sometimes can't understand where the sound is coming from. So with the cross hearing aid, it basically gives a fullness to your hearing.
Awesome. That is actually pretty cool. So, Dave, you are a hearing professional over at the Hearing Connection. If people are having that issue or any other issues and they need addressed with some hearing aids, how can people get in contact with you?
Well, they can always pick up the phone and call at 816-390 or 816-273-0073, or they can just Google the Hearing Connection, and we pop up and you'll see our website.
Excellent. That sounds great. Dave Newman with the Hearing Connection. Dave, thanks again for joining us, letting us know about this.
Thanks, Mary Grace. Bye.
Bye. And stay with us. We'll be right back after a break.